Hello, everyone. Welcome to Spack and Chaos, a journey of thought with Kyle and Leah. I am Kyle Phillips, and with me, as always, is...
Leah McGillicuddy Clark.
Is that really your middle name?
No. But what if it was?
That'd be awesome.
McGillicuddy.
McGillicuddy?
Yeah, like McGillicuddy. Like
McGillicuddy. I like it.
Lucy McGillicuddy.
I don't know who that is.
Lucy, I love Lucy. Lucy Ball.
Lucille Ball?
Yeah.
No, Lucille, what was her last name? Is it Ball?
Lucille Ball is the actress, but then the character on I Love Lucy was Lucy McGillicuddy.
Is that true?
Yes.
Wow. When's the last time you watched I Love Lucy?
Oh my gosh, it's been a while.
Okay, so you remember the da 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 the heart on the velvet background?
Yeah.
That came way later.
Oh, really?
Like during reruns. In syndication, it was an animated... Hanna and Barbera, before they were Hanna-Barbera, animated it for the show. And it opens... Craig, I don't know if you can find it, but right here. But it opens on a pack of Philip Morris cigarettes.
Really? Why?
Yeah, and like little cartoon Lucy and Desi Arnaz... Like, well, he almost falls and she catches him, and it's like the Lucy and Desi show, sponsored
weird.
by these cigarettes.
These cigarettes? Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like straight out of the 50s. Like,
They were sponsored by Cancer Sticks.
Probably, remember, there's a Cock sent me a picture, Craig, if you put up here, of an old photograph of Mr. Sig.
Who's Mr. Sig?
Like just a cigarette mask. He's just a giant cigarette.
Oh my gosh.
Visiting kids in the hospital and handing out cigarettes.
Oh my gosh.
A different time.
Whole new world. Yeah.
Whole new world.
Damn.
But anyway, we are going to be talking about My Hero Academia, Season 2, Episode 12. Todoroki versus Bakugo.
Bakugo.
It's finally here, the end of the sports festival.
Oh my gosh. It's been a trip.
It's been a trip, but it was a good one. Bakugo and Todoroki have their fight, the final match. We have the awards ceremony, and the students return to school. And they have a couple days off to heal and whatnot. And Ida and Todoroki visit family in the hospital.
And it's sad and confusing at the same time.
Sad and confusing.
Yeah.
This up, we have the usual show and tell, Patreon Q's and A's, fun facts and whatnots. We're covering Sato. You see him once, so we're going to be covering Sato. And this one. No technical VA shout-outs. We have one name, so we won't do a whole segment, but it's the whole thing.
But it's worthy of its own
segment.
It
is worthy of its own segment. But we won't have the official segment. No. And but we have a special episode segment to replace it.
True.
Hero or villain?
Ooh. Sometimes you can't tell.
That's right, especially with people like Bakugo.
Yep.
But yeah, let's get into it. So we got show and tell to kick off the app. And Leah has a dirty, non-My Hero show and tell.
Yeah.
Man, it actually is dirty.
It is. This is a dirty show. This is High School DxD. This is my character, Asya, with little cat ears and a tail, and she's fully clothed. She is in her uniform. And I got this because, well, number one, I'm running out of all of my Togu gifts. Number two, this is the first, thingy doodle that I've ever seen with Asya on it. I see a lot of Rias, which is, the main character. There's Rias everything. Yeah. Fucking Rias towels, if you want them. But I've never seen Asya. Somebody gave me this, and I was just really excited about it, because here she is, little Asya.
Maybe a preview of another show that we could cover, because I'm in DxD as well.
Oh, that's true. There's a lot we could do.
A lot more minor character. One of my favorite lines, though, that I've ever said is from that.
From DxD?
Yeah.
What is it?
You and your gaggle of slutty sluts.
I love that. That's a Jamie Markey special, I'm sure.
Yeah. But before anyone even asks, no, we don't know when High School DxD season 5 is going to drop.
I don't even know if that's a thing. Is there going to be a season 5?
I don't know. People have been asking for it for years.
I mean, yeah, I wish. That I have not heard
Yeah.
nor hair about it.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, it would.
Man, I don't know if we could cover that show, actually. It's super rated R.
It's really dirty. Like, it's naked.
Yeah.
Like, it's a naked show.
It is a naked show.
We could do Dragon Maid, though.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Tiramisu.
We could. Well, it's also a little rated R, but it's fun. It's my favorite role I've ever done.
Oh.
My show and tell is a little cutesy crocheted.
Is it crocheted?
Crocheted?
Let me see. It's definitely a... Oh, it could be crocheted, yeah, with that really thick yarn. It is.
Yeah, crocheted Pikachu head.
Aw.
And for those like, wait a minute, that's not my hero either. It's not, but I've signed in my time many a Pikachu, because people call Denki Pikachu Boy. Mm-hmm. He's often compared to Pikachu. And some of my favorite fan art I've gotten is like...
Denkachus?
Well, no, it's like Denki, but he has a Pokeball and he's like...
Oh, that's cute.
Summoning Pikachu.
I love that.
Or it'll be Ash summoning Denki as Pikachu. So yeah, I've signed a lot of that. And he's real cute. He's a little squishy Pikachu head, and he's crocheted, and he's real fuzzy and cute.
People really like you. You get, like, really fabulous stuff.
You know? I'm a lucky guy.
You are. I love that. And I also thought that Pikachu reminded me of Dinky. Mm-hmm. Especially because that card, when you play the card game, you lose all your energy once you hit. Just like Dinky turns into dumb Dinky.
The way I break it down is season 1 and 2 Denki is Pichu.
Okay, baby Chew, baby Piku.
Little baby Pikachu. Seasons 3 through 5 is Pikachu. And then seasons 6 through 8 is Raichu.
Oh, that's right, Raichu.
Yeah. So.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's how I break it down.
All right, so Denki grows up a little bit.
He grows up. He learns how to use his quirk eventually.
Cool.
But yeah, guys, appreciate you. We love getting gifts. So if you ever see us at a show, don't be afraid to, first of all, just come up and say hi. Absolutely, you can do that. And if you're just like dying to give us something you drew or something like that,
we'd love to have it.
We love gifts. We like to show them off.
Exactly.
Appreciate you. Oh, and if either of these are yours...
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you put down below, like, oh my gosh, that's mine. We'd love to be able to shout you out more specifically.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway.
Any hoodle.
Let's start the show. So yeah, we got Todoroki versus Bakugo, and so the episode starts with just a bunch. We have a lot of recap.
Yeah, it's
like
a full-blown recap.
A lot of just like, hey, remember that Bakugo is angry, and it's just like constantly just him like, bah! Like
it's never changed.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I think we got it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why they had to show us so much.
I know, it's not like he's changed and we have to go back and remember how he was.
Yeah.
No, he's always been that way.
Yeah,
he's still angry.
I will give him that. He's consistent.
Yeah.
Consistently awful.
And angry. Calm down.
Yeah. That's why they call him the angry Pomeranian.
Yeah.
But then and then we get like the opening, and then we cut to Todoroki, and he's just staring at his left hand.
Oh my god, brooding.
Just
Hamleting,
just sitting in a quiet room by himself, staring at his hand. And he remembers. So I guess it's. I might be wrong, but so he says something to the effect of like, "I hadn't thought about my mom in forever."
Yeah, like I tried to forget her, push her out.
Tried to forget her.
Yeah.
Don't remember, something like that.
It's like, how do you do that?
And then Deku made him remember because of their fight. But it's so weird because he came into this battle, into the sports festival, like, I'm not going to use my dad's side.
Yeah.
So it's like that whole conflict is at the forefront of his mind. So I feel like he would be thinking about his mom, because it's like, why do I hate Endeavor so much?
Yeah,
or has it been
true.
so many years that it's just this like dull hatred that's just been around?
Like that's like been passed down for generations, and so it's like we just hate him. We don't know why.
Yeah, we just hate him.
We just always have.
We don't remember why.
Yeah. But that was the first time. Is that the first time he's ever like talked so like intensely about his mom?
I guess.
Because I don't remember him. I feel like the whole thing was like, well, why are you not mad at your mom?
Mm-hmm.
You know, but now it's like, oh, you are. All of a
he's
sudden.
not mad at her though.
He said he tried to forget her.
Yeah, he tried. Yeah, I guess that. Yeah, maybe because it was painful. I don't know. Maybe he is mad at her.
Oh, maybe it is painful. Maybe it was too hard to remember that she got taken away to the loony bin, and so instead of like thinking about it and like missing his mom and being sad, he's just like, bah, I don't have a mom. Maybe, I don't know.
I guess, but
either way, it threw me off. It was
Yeah.
like it was confusion number one. Like this whole episode was a little weird.
Yeah, it was a little confusion. And then it's so weird. And actually, Arknessa mentioned this in the Patreon Discord. She says, "Isn't it great that Bakugo? So he bursts into the waiting room that Todoroki was in, that was made just for Todoroki. Mm-hmm. He kicks in the door, but he thought it was his own waiting room."
Oh, yeah.
So
why did you kick in the door of your own waiting room?
He was going to kick in the door of his own waiting room.
And he, like, the door opened and he's like, like full growl, like he's mad about something. And then he's like, oh, I thought this was my room. Like, what?
Yeah.
Why were you angry at your own empty room?
I don't know. He couldn't be bothered to just... Well, I guess if you notice, a lot of times Bakugo has his hands in his pockets. So I wonder if he just doesn't like using his hands. It's like,
God.
I could grab the doorknob and open it, or...
Like a normal person. Or I could kick it open.
Kick in the door.
I'm mad. Or just because I don't want to use my hands.
I will say props to Bakugo, to his strength.
Mm-hmm.
I might be wrong, but if I remember correctly, not only does he kick in the door, so when you kick in a door, you kick near the doorknob, right? Because
Yes.
it looks like Bakugo kicks it near the hinges.
Oh.
That would take immense strength to be
Yeah.
able to do that. So it's pretty strong.
All these kids are extremely strong and extreme and has no effect on anything else.
It doesn't have it, yeah.
Like, the world is not affected.
Yeah, they are taking uppercuts to the chin.
Yeah. They're glowed
boosted
up.
kicks to their back, like one for all powered punches to the gut, and
They're having acid, like,
yeah,
shat on their bodies, and nothing is happening.
no big deal. Nothing
It's fine.
happens.
Yeah, it's just annoying. Like, ugh.
Re-breaking bones constantly.
Yeah.
You get a crooked hand.
Yep. And it's not sore at all. Like, it's just
It's a little crooked.
a little crooked, that's all.
It's a little crooked.
Just like me.
I did have a flashback to Skate the Infinity in this scene with
With the ice?
no.
Oh.
What?
When he's on the ice.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, this is when I'm talking when Bakugo's talking to Todoroki in the waiting room. So he's
Okay.
like, "What are you doing here? This is my..." And he's like, "Oh shit, no, it's not my room." And then Todoroki just randomly goes, "Midoriya said the same thing." But it was so weird.
Yeah, that
he has
was
a
weird.
Awkward pause, and so Bakugo's like, "My name's Bakugo,
Yeah.
not Midoriya, dumbass." But
Midoriya.
it reminded me of that line that Howard says as Longa. He says, "Reki, my love of skateboarding."
Stop, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's really funny.
Yeah. It was great. But like Todoroki just has this random pause. Like instead of saying Midoriya said the same thing. I don't remember what that even is in reference to. Bakugo says Bakugo says like, "You better make sure you give 100%. When I beat you, I want them to know that I beat you at your best." And he goes, "Midoriya said the same thing."
Said the same thing. Yeah.
What a weird
confusing.
spot for a pause.
Why would we do that? Like, why wouldn't we change the line so it wasn't so confusing?
I don't know.
Because that would have been an easy change because it was off.
Yeah, you could have just said, "He said the same thing." Midoriya, he
Or just,
said the
I
same
know.
thing.
He could have said, I know.
Yeah.
Midoriya said the same thing.
Yeah.
That's what I would have done if
Yeah.
I was a writer.
I agree. I agree.
Hey.
Or what? Well, I think we saw Bakugo's face because it would have been funny to maybe insert like when he's like Midoriya and he's like, "That's not my name." Said the same thing.
Don't call me that.
Don't call me that. He just kills him.
And he's like, bitch.
And yeah, there's just more behavior from Bakugo that makes you go,
Why?
"Why is this?"
Why do you love him? Why do people love him?
Oh. I thought you meant, why does he love Deku?
Oh, no.
I was like,
Why?
he does not. Yeah, why do people like him? Yeah, no, he should be a villain.
Yeah.
The way he talks, the way he acts, like there's only so much like Shinso, Deku, Ochako, almost everyone, Ida, they very nobly like, "I want to try to be the best hero. I want to be number one." And Bakugo shares that same sentiment, but it comes out of him just like,
Yeah.
it's so selfish seeming, And he constantly tells people he's going to kill them and he wants them to die.
Know. Like, that's so dark.
And and Aizawa, for some reason, throughout the whole sports festival, defends him.
Yeah. He's passionate.
He's passionate.
No, he's not.
It's so frustrating because it's like, why is everyone giving this dude a pass?
I know. And they're just like, okay with this. Like, that's just Bakugo. Why doesn't anyone ever say, stop yelling at me? Like, stop.
Why isn't Nezu being like, hey, I think we should kick this guy out of this school? He's obviously not a hero.
Yeah. He's just mad. Like, what is he trying to do that's good? Like, I don't understand what he hasn't shown anything that says, like, I want to be a hero. Yeah, he definitely just shows he should be a villain. He should be a villain. Mm-hmm. Toga should be a hero.
Yeah.
Let's just trade blondes.
Trade blondes.
Just trade them out.
I mean, of the villains that I know of, I feel like Twice should be a hero.
I was thinking that too. Either Twice or Toga could be heroes.
Yeah.
Just for one day.
Or later, season 4, Gentle Criminal.
Fuck Gentle Criminal and Libera or whatever. It's like, listen, they just try the last minute to, like, add more villains. They're like, oh, yeah, the villains are the best part. Let's double up. No. Get them out.
Get them out.
They had their moment. Let's move on.
Get them out. But since we're so confused about whether or not Bakugo is a hero or a villain, we're going to play Leah's special ep segment, Hero or Villain.
Yes. I'm just going to list names of characters, and Kyle is going to guess if it is a hero or if it is a villain.
I got this.
And there are 10 questions, so if you get 5 or more, then you win.
Okay.
Less than 5, I win.
Okay, so I have the advantage by 1.
How?
You'd want me to get 6 or more to win.
Yeah.
And you get 5 or less.
Oh.
So if I get 5 or less, you win.
Yeah.
If I get 6 or more, I win.
That's correct.
Okay.
Let's do it. All right. Number 1, Sailor Moon.
Hero.
All right. Number 2, damn it, Ursula.
Villain.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. Homelander.
Oh, well, that's confusing. Because he's technically a hero, but he is very villainous. So technically he's a hero. But he is the villain of the show.
What's your final answer?
That's my answer.
That's not an answer. You have to pick one or the other.
In what context?
In the context of just what do you think?
No, you have to give me another one because it's not black and white. Homelander's not black and white.
He's not?
No. He's the villain of the show.
Yes.
The Boys.
Yes.
But within the context of that world, he's technically a hero. He's basically just evil Superman. But he is
like Bakugo.
Yes, he's basically Bakugo.
Okay.
So would you consider Bakugo a hero or a villain?
I mean, yeah, I guess he's a hero. Okay. But he's an asshole.
Yeah. So I guess technically Homelander's a hero.
It's listed as villain.
Okay.
So
Well, let's not include that one.
Okay.
Because that's not so cut and dry.
Okay. Frozone.
Oh shoot! This is from Incredibles. I think this is Samuel L. Jackson's guy, so I'm gonna say hero.
Damn it! Yes.
Nice.
Let's see. Steve Rogers.
That's Captain America. He's a hero.
Damn it. All right. Let's see. Hades.
He's a villain. Actually, that depends on the context as well. In the Disney movie, he's a villain, but in like the game Hades, he's actually still a villain. But in Hades 2, he's a hero.
So what do you say?
He's a villain. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Dang it. So one more and then you win. I'm going to pick a good one. Let me see. Let's make it a good one. Saitama.
That is One Punch Man,
Shit.
and he is a hero.
Damn it. What the Oh, yes. Okay. What about Mikasa Ackerman?
That is Trina's character in Attack on Titan. She is a hero.
She is a hero.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay. How about Mustard?
DJ Mustard?
No, just Mustard.
What? Mustard?
Yeah.
This is a character?
This is a character in My Hero Academia, yes.
In My Hero Academia?
Mustard.
Mustard? Well, I love mustard. It's my favorite condiment. And it neutralizes pain from burns.
Ooh, it does?
It does.
I didn't know that.
That's a restaurant trick. If you burn your finger, or burn yourself, you can put mustard on it.
I didn't know that.
It neutralizes burns. So I'm going to say he's a hero.
He is not a hero. He's a villain.
Wow.
He was the gas mask wearing UA infiltrator from the forest training camp arc.
Oh, we haven't gotten there yet.
We haven't?
No.
Well, damn it. I thought that was
you.
like... Well, cut that part.
Oh, gas mask, so like mustard gas.
I guess so.
Well, so if his name was Mustard Gas, I would have said he was a villain.
But it's not mustard gas. His name is just Mustard.
Mustard.
Mustard every day.
Shit.
All right, Scar.
Scar?
Scar.
From Lion King?
No, from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh. I gotta assume he's a villain.
Sort of, yes. He's more villain than not.
Okay.
Okay.
With a name like Scar.
What about Light Yagami? Light Yagami.
I feel like this is from like Bleach or Death Note or something. I'm gonna say villain.
It is a villain, and it is from Death Note. Damn it, Janet.
You know, trivia is my jam, right?
I guess so, because what about Iron Man?
Iron Man. Yeah, he's
Iron Man. Yeah, he's here. God dang it. Okay, well, this is dumb. That's it. That's all I got. You got them all.
I crushed it.
You did. You crushed it. Heroes and villains. You know them all. What the
Hero, villain. Boom.
Boom.
But that was fun, though.
Wasn't that?
That was fun. There you
I
go.
think that'd be an easy segment to do, though. Like, if we just each picked 10.
Mm-hmm.
In every other app. Like, you could do it next time.
Ooh, maybe I will. Maybe.
Because there's so many different ways we could go with that.
This is true. It's true.
Because it's like President Trump, hero or villain. Villain, clearly.
Villain.
Anyway.
There
Yay.
you go.
We did
Hero,
it.
villains, done. I win. Back to the show. All right, so after Bakugo confronts Todoroki, it cuts to some cool music.
Yeah, it got like, we were in the club all of a sudden.
It was like somebody was like everybody drop the beat. And
I know. I kind of like that idea, too. Like,
Yeah.
I thought, wow, why don't they do that? Why don't they just, like, remix My Hero? Because it sounded cool.
Yeah, it randomly out of nowhere, just this cool music drops.
I expected to, like, look at and, like, see, you know, the heroes just, like, with drinks in hand and, like, like,
Yeah.
you know, bumping it in the night.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was really cool.
And that's how they introduce the final fight. Bakugo and Todoroki.
Todoroki.
And
Ice versus explosion.
That's right. Well, ice and fire, question mark?
Oh, right. Ice and... well, actually, it would be fire and explosion. Right? Ice, because ice is Todoroki.
Yeah.
Explosion is Bakugo.
Well, ice and fire
Ice and... yeah.
versus Bakugo's
I
explosion.
guess, but I mean, you know.
But yeah, sadly, Todoroki fumbled this fight hard.
Yeah.
For someone who is
What a
so
wiener.
overpowered.
Yeah.
It is... This is a disappointing fight.
I think so, too. Because it was wienerish, too. It was like, he could have done it. Like, he was about to.
Like, I
don't know.
I'm not going to downplay the role that trauma has in people's lives at all. I just feel like someone like Todoroki, who's come so far, would be able to compartmentalize and be like, okay, I got this stuff I need to work on. Let me beat him first. Then I'm going to start going to therapy.
Right.
But, like, I don't know. I just feel like he's... and, like, what was messing with him was the memories of his mom, right? So then why does he have a problem using his fire? Like, we know where he stands with his dad, and it seems like he got past it with Deku. Deku was like, hey, man, that's your quirk. And he's like, you know what? Yeah, I can use my fire. I kind of thought that if he was going to have issues with his mom, it would be maybe he can't use his ice all of a sudden. but he just again can't use his fire.
He just doesn't want to use it. Like I feel like he tried to, and then he just like bailed, and that's what made me upset. Because it's like, come on, dude.
Yeah, it was
like, first of all, it's a contest. It's something for school. It's not like this is real life or whatever.
Yeah. And
you're trying to get a grade, and you're trying to grow, and trying to like, you know, I don't know, be better. So why would you just throw it because you're being a weenie?
Yeah.
This is the place to do it.
Yeah, and remember we've established that anything being said on the ground there is easily heard.
Yeah, somehow, some way.
So, like, I feel like the heroes, the pros watching, looking to, like, recruit people are like, oh, I don't want to work with Todoroki.
Yeah.
He has serious issues.
And he'll just let everybody die.
Yeah, and if he was my sidekick and I need you to da-da-da.
Yeah, like, what's he going to do? I can't, my dad sucks.
My dad sucks. It's like,
Sorry.
Great, now you just let all those hostages die.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, like, what a fumble. This is an intense fumble. But before we actually dig too far in there, real quick about the fight, immediately they, like, start, and then Todoroki's like, ice.
Ice, yeah.
And then Bakugo moves the fastest that any human being has ever moved. He's like, like,
yeah, he starts, like karate chopping the ice. And,
like,
yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
That his quirk isn't speed. There's no way he should be able to move that quickly.
It's true.
It's impossible.
Or he could have just, like, I don't know why he was, like, trying to karate chop him. He could have just blown them up. Like, couldn't he have just used explosion?
Yeah, he could have just gone.
Yeah, and it just exploded him off to the side. That would have been cool.
It wouldn't even, he wouldn't need to move that. Well, I don't know. Maybe he needs to work up the sweat. I don't know.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, maybe that's it. Because he didn't have sweat yet. Because he's iced. He's iced.
He's iced.
So how can he sweat? Oh, no.
And then I think I predicted it last episode where he gets encompassed in the ice and he burrows his way out.
Oh, yeah.
What does someone say? Like, he tunneled his way out like a mole. Gets through the ice.
He was like a chicken just, like, hatching in the spring.
Yeah. Yeah, I
knew that sound?
I knew Todoroki's ice wasn't going to be a problem for Bakugo.
Yeah.
But Todoroki, remember, I'd been talking about it for a while. I was like, I think Todoroki can, like, skate on the ice.
Yeah.
And he did it.
And then he did it. And that's what made me think of Skate Infinity.
Yeah.
Because when they do the little...
He skates around. And then, so then it's this big thing. Todoroki's standing there. Bakugo's coming at him. He does this spiral thing, and he's like, use your fire.
Why does he do the spiral thing? He looks like a screwdriver.
Yeah, he does. It's Howitzer Blitz, which... oh, my God.
What?
I don't like this at all.
What's wrong?
I believe the Howitzer is a type of German tank.
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken.
Howitzer?
Maybe it's not.
Is that what it's called?
Is it German?
It sounds like a Howitzer.
Yeah. So, it's an English word. Comes from the Czech word Hufnisch.
Hufnisch?
And hoof is, in turn, a borrowing from the Middle High German word. Okay, so it's maybe German in origin. Okay, never mind. Well, because, Bakugo's birthday is the same as Hitler's birthday.
Wait, what? Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So
oh, my gosh. He's like a little angry
Nazi.
Oh
So then for him, I thought Howitzer was very German, but I guess it's not. But yeah, for him to have like German moves would be like, ooh.
That would be harsh.
Yeah, so luckily maybe a very tiny loophole. That's not the case. But anyway, so Todoroki's standing there. Bakugo's coming in and he's like, I'm going to kill you. And then Todoroki hears his dad in the very quiet arena for some reason.
Like
he's like, come on, son, use your fire.
Use your fire. Like,
and then, of course, Bakugo's in the air forever. And
he's like sucking out all the sound, yes.
Sucking out all the sound. Yeah, maybe that's what's going on. And Todoroki also then hears Deku say, come on, Todoroki, like, you can do it.
You can do it.
So Todoroki starts to use his left side.
Yeah.
His left side, he's like, the fire starts.
And then, Wiener Town.
Wiener Town.
Wise,
Bakugo
kids.
lights him up.
And then, boom. That's it.
That's it.
Well, then he's like passed out on a block of ice.
Yeah.
Titanic style. And then Bakugo's like, come back. He's like screaming at him. Like, it's so weird.
They have a Kate Winslet, Leonardo DiCaprio moment.
Aw. I'll never let go.
Todoroki is Leo and
And
Bakugo is Kate Winslet.
Yeah, that's true. And then he lets him go in the ice.
He does.
Freezes.
Well, only because Midnight interferes with her BO.
Oh, yeah. God, that's so weird. Why does it come out of her armpit? Like, that's what's weird about it.
It's super weird.
I mean, I wonder if they ever, like, I don't know, say why.
So if you want to beat Midnight in a battle, do you just grab her arms? Like, it's like, oh, no, she can't rip off some of her costume, so she can't use her quirk.
She can't lift her... Yeah, you just bind her, so she can't lift her arm.
Yeah.
That's it.
So she's like...
You know who would... Tape would win against Midnight.
Ah, Sarah,
Sarah would, like, tape her up and, like, boom.
Go.
Oh, can't raise my arm. It gets her awake and stay awake.
Oh, my gosh.
That's her only quirk, though. She puts people to sleep.
Yeah.
I guess that could be good. That could be useful. But how close? Anyway, it's not about Midnight. Sorry.
But yeah, so immediately my question was like, is Todoroki technically out of bounds? He's on his own ice.
He's on his own ice, but yeah.
But yeah, he is.
He ends up out of bounds, and then Bakugo freaking throws a fit like a wiener. Like, why does it matter how you won, bitch? You won.
Because he's...
Like, shouldn't you be excited? Like, who cares? You got an easy win. Yay, awesome. What? And he's mad about it. I'd be like, fine, fuck you. I'll take first place.
I wonder if it kind of taps into like the Japanese sentiment, like in video games. I don't think this is technically racist, but well, just typically how like historically it's like in the West, like gameplay, it's more about like narrative and like gameplay and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And in Japan, it's historically been about high scores. Mm. Like so, Japanese game players are, on average, a lot better than American game players because they are constantly trying to get the highest score.
They're more competitive.
They're more
like
competitive
it means more to them.
Yeah. Yes. So I wonder if that's what that is Bakugo's like,
oh, yeah.
Technically I won, but
it matters how.
Yes, I didn't get the highest score possible. I would have gotten a higher score
if I could have beat you with your fire.
Yeah.
But you gave me an easy win.
So I agree with you that I would have been like, cool, I won.
Yeah.
But
prize money, right?
I do get why he's upset. Does he need to be that upset? Obviously not.
No. Like he was so upset that he was like chained to a podium. Like,
yes.
Why?
And
baby, go home.
Baby, go home. Mm. And this whole ep, I just kept thinking, poor Cliff.
Right? Oh my gosh. Those must be some brutal ass sessions.
I wonder if he does it like, hey, hour at a time.
I mean, he would have to, right? Or like 2 hours at most.
If he were to do like a 3-hour Bakugo session, he's probably down for the count for like a couple of days after. Like, that's insane.
That's a lot.
And if you play One's Justice 2...
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, is he like
if
out
you play
of control?
Story mode, well, you can hear the degradation of his voice because like as you're playing it, like let's say it takes... I don't know, 20 hours to get through the campaign or the story of One's Justice 2, right? Mm-hmm. Well, so it takes you a few days or whatever to get through that. Well, Cliff probably did all of his lines in a few hours.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
But just in game, as you know, I'm explaining it for their benefit.
Yeah.
Like when you record a game, it's not like anime where it's like, let's look at this, let's try it, let's look at here, let's watch it again. It's just like, all right, give me that big scream. Okay, now give me that same thing again 2 more times. Okay, moving on. Now a slightly shorter one, 2 more times. Okay, now a slightly shorter one, and it's just brutal.
It's just a list.
It's just a list, and it's. Cliff does a great job. He sounds awesome as Bakugo. I can't imagine anyone else doing that role, but I just feel so bad for his vocal cords.
What a challenge. I mean, damn.
And there's a reason why at cons, I think he literally only will do it Friday or whatever the first day is, and he does it like twice. He'll do like a voice request.
Okay.
And then after that, he's like,
I'm out.
Nope. And it's like, anyone else would be like, come on. But I'm like, I get it, bro.
Yeah.
You have every right.
There's no way he can do Bakugo without, like, straining the voice. Even if he's not yelling, he's still talking like that. Like, there's still texture and, like, push and intensity. Ugh.
Yeah, that is...
Oh, it makes me want to hug little baby Cliff. Poor baby.
It's a rough one.
I know.
Shit.
And it's so funny because, I don't know, I didn't know Cliff very well until like maybe a couple years ago. Mm. So he always plays like kind of hardcore character, not hardcore, but just like strong, like, I'm confident. I'm either an asshole or I'm just, loud. I don't know. Yeah, I think you said it earlier. It's weird that he is so good at playing such a dick because he's so nice.
Yeah.
Like, he's just a sweetheart.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's probably the only one, like, we'll talk about on panels, like, Colleen did such a good job casting the show. Oh, yeah, we talked about it before. It's like, well, why did she wait for me to be Toga?
Yeah. It's like, because she's crazy.
Because she's crazy. But yeah, it's like so many of our demeanors or personalities are a lot like our characters. It's like, except for Cliff.
Except for Clifford.
He is...
yeah, what was she thinking?
He's able to tap into it easily.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, so Bakugo wins. We've been in the sports festival for 12 eps, and we finally have the ultimate winner out of 80? I don't remember how many people there were.
Gosh, there's a ton. Was it 80? I thought it was like 60 or 50 or something.
No. Well, remember it was 40 people advanced past the first thing, so I assume that's half. I'm going to guess 80.
I'm going to get...
Well, because if there's 20, 80, because there's... Assuming all the other classes have 20, there's 20 in 1A.
Oh, yeah.
And then it was 1B, 1C, and 1D.
There you go.
There you go. So maybe 80 or more. I don't know.
So he won.
He won the whole thing.
The whole damn thing with his explosions.
So he's all upset at Todoroki. He's like, I didn't win right.
I didn't win it right.
So Midnight was forced to put him to sleep.
With her armpit juice.
And so I think Mineta had a little aside line where it's like, because when you see them come up off the podiums, Todoroki's standing there all sad and Tokoyami's sitting there with his arms closed.
Everyone's mad.
And then Bakugo is chained up like
a dog.
Hannibal Lecter.
I know, and he's like thrashing.
And so Mineta says something to the effect of like, yeah, when he, I think it's Mineta, like when he woke up, he was so unhinged and crazy that they had to chain him up.
Oh, so he woke up and he
was like, I want to fight again. I don't know what he was.
Oh.
And then they were like, chain this bastard up.
Like he recharged or something?
I guess. I don't know.
It was just too much, yeah.
But I will say this whole sports festival, I didn't know what happens between point A and point B, but I did know what happened in point B. I've known since before I even watched the show that Bakugo wins because I saw some spoilery gifs.
Spoiler? You shouldn't be allowed to do that.
They would just pop up. But I've always wondered, so I knew he won. But I didn't know why he was chained up, so now I know.
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
What? Yeah, what a weird.
Yeah, I've always wondered, like, why is he chained up?
That bitch. He ate some, I don't know, like rabies juice or something.
Yeah, he's got rabies.
Somebody bit him.
Somebody bit him. And then, of course, just before, we're probably not going to see. Well, actually, we'll see Midnight in the next episode. But towards the end of probably, we're going to see. We're not going to see Midnight for probably a while after these next couple eps. She couldn't help but slide in one more super gross line.
Oh my gosh!
Because she says
family something.
Yeah. So Tokoyami got third, but technically so did Ida. But he wasn't there because he had to go to family emergency, and that's what she says. Ooh, familial bonds.
So gross. Why would you say that? You're already gross. Why do you have to make it worse?
I know, because it's like okay, what she was saying is bonds, like bondage,
like bondage with your family though.
But with your family, so it's just like
no.
So this really, Midnight sucks. Like we've already established this, but this like.
Yeah.
I did a TikTok. Well, I was streaming.
Oh, okay.
I did a TikTok on the Spark and Chaos account.
Okay.
And I said, we're about halfway through season 2. We know eventually we'll hate Mineta. And we know Bakugo is the most popular character, but we don't know why for either of those. Mm-hmm. But why does no one hate Midnight?
Midnight, because she's gross.
And so everyone in the comments is like, I know.
Really?
Yeah. And when I was streaming, and everyone's like, "Don't do it. You're gonna get a lot of hate." And I was like, "I don't care. I need to know." And all the comments were like, either because she's a hot woman, or because we don't know.
We don't know.
She just doesn't get any hate
at all. Like at all. No one's like out being like Midnight's a pedophile. Midnight's gross. No one's saying that.
No.
Why? Because why?
So why does it take the two of us to watch this and immediately we're like, what the hell?
Yeah, like, this is wrong.
She's gross.
Like, this is horrible. I would pull my child out of that school.
I don't understand. Like, Midnight makes no sense in a teacher aspect. She wants to be the hot R-rated hero.
Great.
Cool.
Let her go do that. But why?
Be the hero. Don't work at a school where you're teaching young kids.
It's like you don't let Mount Lady teach anything. What do you do? why is it okay for freaking? I mean, she cannot be out doing her hero thing without children and.
Let's pivot to Patreon Q's and A's.
I have a question from Craig Draws.
Craig, the editor extraordinaire of the podcast.
Hello, Craig. Do you think you can do jump rope with Jiro's earlobes? I mean, they can get insanely long. That's disgusting.
I guess you could.
Yeah, sure. If you could, yeah, absolutely. But why would you? Oh my God.
Except, you'd get a few of them in, and then you'd trip up and yank her head down.
Well, I'm assuming am I taking? Is she detaching them? Because
no.
Otherwise, you're jumping over her head.
Yeah. Well, you'd probably do one at a time. You're just going like
so
that.
she stands here, and I'm
Yeah. Just using one.
Pulling them out, and then do.
Yeah.
I guess I could, but that's just so gross because it's skin and it's coming. I don't know. I get real queasy with skin pulls, eyeballs.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
And bowel movements. I can't. And that's a skin pull, and I can't do it. Would you do it? Would you jump her ear?
I mean, if she offered it, sure.
Yeah. If she pulled her ear out, her earlobe.
It's always better to regret doing something than to regret not doing something.
Oh my God,
so it would suck and it'd be gross, but I'd want to jump rope over her ears.
Just to do
I'd
it?
Be like, this is gross. Thanks for letting me do it.
Oh God. I don't know. It's just the visual of the skin and her being yanked while you jump. Oh.
Yes, she would get yanked. Because if it's kind of just coming out to the side,
my God.
another person on the other side doing it, and she's just
ouch.
20, and if you tripped, it would yank her head down.
And it's the ear is just gross because it's attached to your brain sort of, and it's just the yank and you know how it feels when you get an earache, that hurts, and to have somebody yanking on your.
And with it so long and stretched out, it would get real dry and get all chapped.
Ew, yeah. And it would get scraped on the ground because you're jumping over it. And what if you trip? Then somebody's stepping on your freaking ear. Ouch.
Well, it's just cartilage though. Doesn't hurt.
I guess so. It would hurt a little bit. Be ow.
No, guys.
And
I'm done doing this.
Then what happens when you're done? She's just got this long ass, does she crank it back up? How does it go back?
Yeah. Wait, no, you tie him in a knot, or she tie him in a bow, she throw him over her shoulder like a continental soldier.
Oh my God, do your lobes hang low? That is nast. Totes nast.
I wonder if that was the inspiration for Jiro, was that song.
Do your ears hang low?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Hirokoshi's that was my favorite song when I was
little.
That
was my favorite song.
I wanted to make a character whose ears could hang low.
Nice. I like it.
It's gross.
My question is from Jay Bakugo Midoriya.
Bakugo Midoriya.
Yeah. If you could be any My Hero character, who would you be? Classic panel question.
I know. Are we at Fanax?
We have Fanax. I'm going to say, except for your own.
Except for your own.
And I'm going to also say, you being in the show, if you could jump into their brain, transfer your consciousness to one of the characters.
Oh.
Who would you be?
Oh, actually be one.
Yeah.
Not play it.
Yeah.
Be one.
Be one. I'm going to. That's what I'm inferring from this question.
Who would I be? I mean, I think I would be Uraka because her quirk doesn't gross me out. It's not, there's nothing coming out of her flesh.
Yeah.
She doesn't have long earlobes. She doesn't shoot acid. She doesn't, what's the other one? She's not invisible. Yeah, Uraka. 1,000%, but she broke. That's okay. I'm broke.
She broke.
So it's fine.
Well, I feel like you would, you'd get money eventually, yeah.
Eventually.
You just drive Uber on the weekends and then be a hero during the week.
Yeah.
And you could fly.
I could fly and I could float things.
Yeah.
I would love to float things.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I would totally use that, and it would be hysterical, too, because you know how many times you could be boom, to somebody, and they're like, oh, no!
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then you just laugh. I would love that. What would you be?
I have no...
you have to be them.
idea. Who would I want to be?
Yeah.
Todoroki.
You want to be Icy Hot.
Because I would be like, cool, fire. And I would have won the sports festival.
That's true. You would have, 2 hella like quirks.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, Dad, let's fight. Okay, you're gone, guys. I'm now the number 2 hero. You know what, All Might, let's go. Oh, you're actually weaker than you let everyone on. Boom, number 1 hero. Sponsorships, money. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Mom, where you at, Mom? Frozen, you're gone.
I'm just like, you're just there. Now you exist. You took over.
And,
I love that.
I create a line of jewelry.
Of icy hot jewelry.
Diamonds on one side, rubies on the other.
That's cool. Ooh, or like a heart shape that's like diamond and ruby. That'd be pretty.
Starring movies and shit.
I know. You could make your own candy, icy hot candy. You know, you could hand those out. Those could be like your
done.
Party favors.
Oh yeah, like during Halloween, hand them out like.
Hand out icy hots.
I would rule the world as Todoroki.
I could see that.
So the reason why he doesn't do it in the show is because he's sad.
He's just a sad dude. But you wouldn't be sad.
I would not be sad.
You'd be over it.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go do this.
Let's go.
Make some shit happen.
Hell yes.
Make some ice sculptures.
Well, there you go, friends. Patreon Q's and A's. Appreciate the Q's. We love delivering the A's. And just remember, if you want to be able to answer or ask a question, you got to hop in that Patreon. Patreon.com/KPF Productions. You can join the Patreon Discord and have fun and shenanigans in there and all that.
And shenanigans and fun.
Shenanigans and fun.
All Might on the bill of your hat. Cool.
All right, back to the show. After her familial bonds.
And then she winks about it.
She's like, oh yeah, incest.
Gross.
She's like, who better to deliver the medals than the number 1 hero,
All Might.
And then this is the first of 2 gags, or first part of the 2-part gag of, I guess what All Might assumed would happen is she'd be like, the number 1 hero, and then he would land and he was going to be like, I am here. But instead she talked over him.
Yeah, or he like flew down fast. Like. Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly what happened.
But he missed it.
He missed, the cue was missed and she apologized. She's like, sorry, I messed it up.
Sorry, I messed it up.
That was a fun, just little boop, little gag.
That was cute.
It was funny. And then, All Might hands out the awards. Tokiyami gets 3rd place and a hug. And he's like, your work is great. You need to work on
dumb stuff.
He's like, okay. And he goes to Todoroki, and I feel like he could have just been like, you need therapy.
You need therapy. You need help.
Because, like, literally, that's the only reason why Todoroki lost.
Yeah,
because he just needs therapy.
He seriously just needs to get it out.
And I'm going to call it right now. I'm guessing Todoroki never goes to therapy.
Oh, yeah. Hell no. He doesn't, because he has no one to encourage him. Like, who's going to encourage him to go to therapy? He's not going to think of it himself.
Do you know what the culture is there? Do people in Japan go to therapists? Like, is there a culture of it? I wonder if that's like not even.
It might not be. Like, I know certain like Middle East countries, like that's like a big insult if you tell somebody that they should go to therapy.
I mean, it only relatively recently, here in the U.S. became not taboo. You know, if you watch Sopranos.
Oh yeah.
In the 90s, that's hyper toxic masculine environment and the mafia. And in the 90s, but still, it was a whole big thing that he went to therapy. But yeah, I wonder if that's just a thing. Like, you just got to work through it. Yeah.
Yeah, like, they got sent to therapy. I remember that. Yeah. It used to be like a thing.
Yeah.
And now it's just like.
Now it's like everyone has a therapist.
It's like you got a gym membership and a therapist and you're good to go. Let's see. Mental health in Japan. Stigma is strong. It's often viewed as personal weakness or something that brings shame to the family. This has roots in traditional values that emphasize group harmony, emotional restraint, and perseverance. Wow. Many people fear that acknowledging mental health issues might negatively affect job prospects, school placement, or social status. So yeah, dude ain't going to therapy, especially if this is all about placement and status. Because if you're going to therapy, it's like you're crazy. Access exists, but it's underused. Japan has mental health services, but therapy isn't as normalized as it is in the West. Psychiatric care is often focused on medication and hospital care rather than talk therapy or long-term counseling. Oh, shit. So, like, if you go to quote-unquote therapy, you're just going to get some drugs. You're not going to actually talk through or do anything like that. Wow, because they believe if you need mental health, you need mental health.
Mental health.
Health help. And that makes sense because I've actually heard this, but it says that suicide is like most common in Japan. It's a major issue in Japan, especially among men, students, and older adults.
Oh.
While the rates have declined.
If only they had therapy.
Because it's like not saying like they have to suffer in silence. There's a whole forest in Japan called like the Suicide Woods or something because it's so common. Like people just go there and kill themselves.
Well, you know the YouTuber that got in trouble for that?
No.
It was one of the Paul brothers, Logan or Jake Paul. I don't remember which one it was, but they were in Japan and they're like, we're gonna go to that forest.
Shit.
And there was a dead person
Stop.
in the forest, and they like filmed.
They found
like, whoa, there's a guy. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And now they're both filthy rich.
For finding a dead person.
Well, no, just in general because of all their YouTube stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Fighting and whatnot. But.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Japan. If you live in Japan, go to a therapist.
Please
it's good
go to a
for
therapist. It's okay. Help normalize it.
Yes. Don't hold it in.
Don't hold it in.
Don't you want to be able to use your fire?
Exactly. You can't use your fire if you're all traumatized and not letting it go.
Shit.
Then you turn into Bakugo.
That's
God,
right.
that's...
Yeah, oof. Yeah, you either become sad like Todoroki or
just
unhinged.
angsty and angry. That's what not taking care of your mental health will do to you.
Yeah, if anything, Deku's like the most mentally healthy of the bunch.
That's true.
Like he's able to like... He makes mistakes, but then he thinks about it and kind of talks through it and works it out. Like that.
Yeah, he's pretty even-tempered.
Pretty even-tempered.
So is Uraraka.
Yeah.
I guess all those heroes are pretty decent, except for Bakugo. Like, what happened to him?
And then finally, All Might tries to give the gold medal to Bakugo, and he's not.
He's like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it.
I don't want that garbage.
Oh my gosh! Could you imagine if some kid won first place and he's like, no, I didn't win it the right way? What happened?
Well, it depends. 30 years ago.
Yeah, boom. And you're not gonna win anything at all. Go away.
Yeah, no. All Might's just like,
Okay.
puts it on his teeth. He's like, here you go. And
he continues to kick and scream.
It just continues to kick and scream. I have a note here that says Bakugo a dumbass bitch.
He is.
I think it's in response to that part.
Just kicking and screaming, like, boo-boo, calm down.
Calm down.
Okay.
And then we have the second part of the people talking at the same time gag when All Might's like, all right, here's our first years. I'm excited. They're going to be our best year. Yeah, that deserves and everyone goes, plus ultra. At the same time, he says something. He's like, everyone get ready to say this. I don't know what he says, but
it's two things. Like half of the wall of people are saying plus ultra, and they're saying something else too, like on top of it. But I don't know what the other thing is.
I don't.
You don't know what the other thing is either?
No, it's All Might saying something.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a fun little gag. Just
that was
everyone's
cute.
like, "Oh, that was the perfect chance." And that's why we always set that up by saying "Go beyond plus ultra." So you don't just randomly say plus ultra by itself.
Yeah, because that's weird.
Yeah.
Plus ultra.
Plus ultra. And then that's kind of that's the end of the sports festival. Mm-hmm. And then the rest of the ep is just kind of people going to the hospital, just kind of
Ida visiting the brother.
Thinking about things, and Ida goes to visit his brother, and
he opens his eyes. He apologizes to him.
Yeah, he's like, "Sorry, brother."
So, he says, "I'm sorry. Like I let you down.
I'm someone you're supposed to look up to.
But now I can't walk, so you always look down at me."
His brother's alive. I thought he got stabbed to death, but
you would think.
I guess he got just slashed up or something. I don't know.
But it's interesting that he's actually in the hospital, because anyone else in the show that gets
why don't they just send Recovery Girl?
Yeah, give him a Recovery Girl, whatever.
I don't understand. And then Ida, he runs off, and so that's so they mention, they're like, oh, Ida would have been up here with Tokiyami because he technically tied for third,
but he's
family emergency, so we see him get on. Or first he says to Deku in Ochako, like, hey, I gotta go, my family. And then we see him on the train, and he's in the hospital, and they're like, "Don't run!" And then we have that whole heartwarming scene with his brother, and his mom is there, and
yeah,
it's sad.
It's sad. And then Todoroki's visiting his mama.
Yeah, well, so the no official VA shout out segment because there's only one voice I could pinpoint. But yeah, Todoroki's also going to go to the hospital to visit his. At first, I thought he was also going to go visit Ida's brother.
Oh, God.
I was like, okay.
We're all going to go visit his brother.
Yeah, but he's going to visit his mom for the first time in, I guess, like 10 years.
In the psych ward.
In the psych ward. But as he's leaving, we see and hear his sister.
Yeah.
And she is voiced by Kate Oxley.
Who I love.
And I don't know if we hear her name, but it's like Fuyumi Todoroki. Yeah, that is definitely Kate Oxley. So Kate Oxley voices Todoroki's sister and young Bakugo. Young Bakugo.
Young Bakugo. Aw, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, Kate's great.
Shoto Todoroki.
Shoto Todoroki.
My name's Kate Oxley.
Sound just like her.
Thank you. We voice matched each other.
Oh, yes.
I did something about Another World with my smartphone or whatever, and I was sick. And, Kate went in and voiced me for the broadcast. And they said that they couldn't tell the difference, that she sounded just like me.
Oh, there you go.
So, yeah.
There you go. And then we get the, and Todoroki doesn't say anything to his mom. He's like, Mom. And she turns around, and then the episode ends. But we get a little bonus scene after the end credits. Few bonus scenes.
Uraka. Yeah, and her parents.
Which was weird. You got to go look at our reactions on the Patreon pre-watch, because we're both just like
what?
Like, first it was like a weird angle, like, Chaco's just walking down the road,
and she's wearing like a different outfit.
Yeah, there was something weird about the animation or the angle of it.
She looks really tall.
Yes. Or her legs look really long or something. Yeah, so is her neck. Like, she's just stretched out. Yeah, it was a weird shot. And then she's trying to open the door, and it's unlocked, and then her parents zombie at her. And
so weird.
Yeah, but, it's like,
why did they zombie at her like that?
Because they're, like, ravenous to, like, talk to her. That was fine. Like, okay. But then they're like, "You're here," and then randomly, I thought her mom was using a quirk.
Like her eyeball? Oh yeah, no.
Because you see, it's the mom and the dad, and then her mom like just has her finger, and there's like a white like warbly thing, and I'm like, "What is she doing? What quirk is she using?" But it's Chaco's randomly her left eyeball is shot way out, and she just like pushes it in. It was such a weird sequence of shots.
It was like Beetlejuice all of a sudden. It was. Like, what?
It was. So weird.
Rockin' Beetlejuice.
And then we cut to Deku is at home, and again, he treats his mom like shit. He's
being mean to his mom. Why is he mean to his mom?
I don't know. It bothers me.
Me too. His mom is so nice.
She is. I don't get it. But
she's... He comforts his mom and commits to controlling his one for all.
That's right. Yeah, he commits to it. And again, in this scene, there was some weird stuff, animation stuff, too.
Yeah, it was all weird.
Just a lot of weird stuff.
There was so much weirdness.
Oh, yeah. Remember, his arm is, like, broken, and he's trying to eat his eggs. He's just, like, stabbing the eggs. Oh, my gosh.
She's like,
it's like, bro, eggs aren't that hard to eat.
And it's like, he's shaking the table so much that there's, like, a cup that's, like, moving. It's like, it's eggs, bro.
Yeah, you can literally cut it with the side of a fork.
Gently. Like, they're eggs.
Yeah. It's like he's trying to eat the plate.
What is he? That was weird.
It was a weird sequence of shots.
It should have been a different food if they were going to make him do that. Yeah. I don't know. Like white eggs. It's liquid. Yeah, it's boiled liquid.
If we still did the trivia thing, I would have said, how many times did Deku's mom pass out while watching the sports festival?
3 times.
She says 7 times.
7 times?
Yep.
Oh, my God.
And then the last little bonus scene is Bakugo, and I was excited. Because I was like, we're going to finally get to see Bakugo's mom.
Oh, I know, and then...
But I guess we just hear her, maybe? We hear some woman yelling, and he's just furiously brushing his teeth.
Yeah. He's like... And
then that's it.
And that's it.
And we get the next time on preview. I feel like... I could probably look it up, but I feel like they maybe took a break in the broadcast schedule. They probably took a couple weeks off. Because then all of a sudden... I guess it's in the show. It's also been a while because Aizawa no longer has bandages, and they're just back at school. And he said they were going to take a couple days off. It's a fun episode. I remember recording it, but it's them.
The hero names.
The hero names.
That is fun.
And for some reason, Midnight's there judging their hero names because she just has got to be around those kids.
She needs to get her fix. She needs to get her fix. She's so gross. I'm a little upset though because that means that's two episodes in a row that they went and skipped villains. Like they brought us there with Stain. Mm-hmm. And then this episode, there was no continuation of that.
Oh, yeah. Was there no Stain in this episode?
No, just a flashback of him paralyzing What's-His-Nuts' brother.
Oh.
And then next episode, we're going into hero names, which is fun, but damn it. And we need the heroes back, man.
You mean the villains back?
The villains! Yes.
I bet, well, no, honestly, probably no villains next episode.
No, because it's hero names.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to wait till the next one. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Brutal.
It is brutal.
But all right.
All right.
That's the app. We're going to finish with fun facts and whatnots. And we saw him once. So we're going to talk about Sato.
Yay, Sato.
Rikido Sato. Sadly, I don't have a lot of fun facts for this guy.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot either, but I do have some. I bet we have the same ones.
Maybe. Well, but I'm going to start with the Ultra Analysis stats.
Okay.
Like Shinso and maybe Sero? No, not Sero. He has no 6 out of 6 stat.
Yeah.
His power is 5 out of 6. And that's kind of, I think that's his power, his quirk, is that he's strong and he punches.
Yeah. Because he gets 5 times strength for 3 minutes.
Oh, is that true? Mm-hmm. Oh, you looked it up. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. His speed is 4 out of 6.
Okay.
Technique 2 out of 6, because I assume he just punches. Wits 3 out of 6. And his domestic skills, 5 out of 6.
Oh, that's right, because he bakes desserts.
Yeah, he's a baker, and I guess he cleans the kitchen. I assume, So I wonder what he's not good at. He doesn't sweep. He doesn't sweep.
Not a sweeper.
He's above that. What do you got?
I have that according to Hirkoshi, Sato was designed to resemble a classic power type hero. Big, strong, and dependable. His personality and quirk lean into the trope of the gentle giant.
Okay.
Physically intimidating, but soft-hearted and sweet.
Nice.
Literally.
Then,
yeah, of course, his quirk is that he can convert sugar into power. So for every 10 grams of sugar he consumes, he gets a 5 times strength boost for 3 minutes.
That is a legit quirk. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, give me all the sugar. I'm addicted to sugar as is.
Oh my God, me too. I hate
being
it.
able to just
and then all of a sudden you're like,
sugar, and all of a sudden you've got a 6-pack.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, I want that quirk.
Right? That is pretty cool.
I didn't know that's how it worked.
But the more he uses it, he gets sleepier and dumber.
That's about right.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess for sugar. It gets groggy and less coherent.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I want that quirk.
That sounds like, I don't mind. I'll get dumb and groggy.
See, I'm excited. A little bonus thing about doing this podcast and watching the show is I'm thinking of panel answers because a lot of my answers I use the same one.
Yeah, I recycle
We
them.
get asked what quirk would you have, and I'm like, Todoroki's because it seems overpowered. But now it's as I'm learning more and more about it, it's
it's changing.
Yeah, I want sugar rushes. That's cool.
I know.
I can eat all the sugar I want and get super strong.
That's pretty. Yeah. Yeah.
And you can even do it's I can't fall asleep. Let me go eat a bunch of cookies and then use my power.
And then fall asleep.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so smart. You could totally use it for benefits all around.
Yeah.
So you can just go be powerful and then just crash out.
Yeah, it's okay, let me go.
Oh my gosh, I love naps too. These are 2 of my favorite things.
Sugar and naps.
And naps. Absolutely.
Dude, that's legit.
Yes.
That is legit. That's awesome.
I have that he's intended as a supportive background. character.
Yeah.
So he's always going to be shown helping out, carrying supplies, breaking down walls, or backing up rescue plans.
Okay. He's a support guy.
He's very supportive.
Yeah, I feel bad for him because, like, basically his quirk is just Deku's, but not as powerful. Like, Deku's is just like, Ultra Punch! And so Sato is, I get strong and punch too. Not as hard as you, though.
Yeah.
He's
true.
like Death Arms, also voiced by Chris.
Both the strong dudes.
Yeah, they're just strong dudes who punch, but not as good as All Might.
Not as good as All Might.
That's a bummer. I have that his favorite food is cake. Mm-hmm. Okay, not mine. My favorite dessert is chocolate chip cookies.
No way.
Oh, freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. Oh, my God.
Oh, those are so good.
Subway cookies? Subway chocolate chip cookies?
Oh, yeah. No, they're kind of... You like those?
Yeah, they always undercook them a little bit.
Yeah. But they have like the weird... Their dough is weird to me. It has like a fruit taste to it. It's almost like too sweet.
Okay.
But during the pandemic, I learned how to make the DoubleTree cookies.
Oh, the DoubleTree cookies?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Anytime... It's so funny whenever... It's like, as you're rolling, it's like, where are we staying? And... Like, you're in a car with some people going to the hotel, like, oh, we got you guys at the DoubleTree. Yeah. Everyone is like, oh, and I'm like, yeah! Because it means you get the best cookies in the world. And
they're so good.
I go down multiple times, I'm like, got any more of those cookies? And they're like, yeah, here you go, man. I'm like,
oh, snap. Yeah, the recipe was posted online during pandemic, and I made it. And it's like a huge batch, too.
Yeah,
so it's like, I mean, I don't know how to, like, cut it down. So whenever I made it, it would be, like, so many.
Did it taste just like it?
Yeah. I'll have to find it. I'll make you some.
Yeah, please. Oh, those DoubleTree cookies are insane.
They're so good, especially when you make them fresh.
Yes.
And I don't think they were... I mean, they were a little bit difficult, but not, like, so difficult. You know what I mean? Like, they're a little time-consuming because there's different... To get them that texture, there's different ways to... You have to, like, stir it and then wait and then pour stuff in it. Like, anyway, but it's not hard. It's just... It took a while. So I guess they figured if you're pandemicking, you have time to...
Pandemicking.
Make those cookies.
Hell yeah.
All damn day.
Damn. That sounds... I want that right now. Sato's appearance and quirk may have been inspired by Kiniku Suguru, the main character of the manga Kinnikuman Man.
Oh.
He also belongs to a superhuman race dubbing themselves as superheroes and consumes garlic to become stronger. Did you know that Sato has daily tea times with Momo?
I did not know that.
They do.
Is that something we're gonna see?
I don't know.
We're just gonna. That's
it's
his
just a
backstory.
fun fact
I like that.
saw, yeah. This one made me sad.
Time. What?
Made me sad for my bro Chris George.
No.
I was like, why can't I find the popularity? I like doing the popularity polls.
Yeah.
He didn't make a single one.
No. He was never a favorite character.
So it's like generally it's like they do like the top 50.
He was never in the... No one likes Sugar Rush?
Guys.
Come on.
Go give Chris George some love. He's in Class 1A.
He's Sugar Rush.
He's got a cool quirk. My new answer for which quirk I would want.
He's got the best quirk ever.
Go give him some love. It makes me sad. Like, I was just like, where? Why can't I find anything?
Well, I have that he's number 6 in strength. That's good, right?
That's good. Behind who? Wait, All Might, Deku...
According to official stats, it just says
Death Arms. I don't know who else.
Kirishima.
Kirishima, okay.
Tetsu. He's 2. 2A.
Tetsu. Okay. He's 1B.
Oh.
Tetsu's 1B.
Well, he's getting a lot of airtime for a 1B.
I know. Well, 1B is about to go away.
Oh.
Yeah.
He gets a lot of love. He has a baking station.
Oh.
In the dorms. He has a baking station.
There you go. That's fun.
So he gets a lot of love for his baking station from girls in Class 1A.
I mean, can you imagine? He's a big, strong dude. You're going to feel safe with him, and he can bake you whatever you want. Like, that's a catch, y'all.
Yes,
that's
it is.
That's a catch. I don't know why he's not more popular.
I don't either. This is our goal, is to make Sugar Rush popular.
Yes.
He's going to be the best.
Yeah,
you guys are going to love him.
Come on, y'all.
Sugar Rush!
Let's go.
Yay! Sugar Rush Fan Club.
That's right. And my final fun fact is the Japanese voice actor is Toru Nara.
Okay. Is it spelled like Toru? Like Toru?
Toru.
Oh.
No H. Shares roles with Josh Martin in Ace Attorney. Johnny Young Bosch in Beck.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
And Ian Sinclair in Mix.
Interesting. I don't see George sounding like any of those.
No, definitely, because remember, Sugar Rush, he's kind of got that, almost California thing. And Josh Martin can do that easily.
Yeah.
He's not, I don't think he's deep enough, but I feel like he can maybe do it. Mm-hmm. Ian, I feel like could do it.
Yeah.
Johnny, though, definitely not. I mean, not definitely not. I don't know Johnny's range.
I've just never heard him do that.
I've never heard him do something like that.
Deep row-ish.
Yeah. But yeah, I could see Josh or Ian doing it for sure.
I could see Ian. But I don't know much about Josh. I just know him as Boo. Me, Boo!
Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, no, he's Larry Butts.
Larry Butts?
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I have one more.
Yeah, what you got?
So his name, Rikido, means strengthful way or mighty path.
Ooh, okay.
And Sato is very common surname, but can also mean sugar, a perfect pun for his quirk and hobby.
Look at that.
Look at that.
What a good dude.
He's a good dude. Sugar Rush is the bomb, man.
He's the bomb. He should be way more popular.
And he's supportive. Like, he's not, out there trying to, take the stage.
He doesn't have insane trauma with his mom or dad.
No. He's just trying to be helpful. He's, backing everyone. He's got no ego in this. He's going to make you some cookies. He's going to protect you. Sugar Rush is the best.
Here,
Bring him some cookies.
I have a fun, speaking of Sugar Rush, I have a fun text message exchange with Chris that happened last night.
Oh, snap. What happened?
So we were talking about streaming together. So we did a stream together. And then he said, all right, cool, sounds good. Oh, and Denki sucks.
Oh.
And I said, WTF? And he said, that was for my daughter. I said, I thought she liked Denki. He said she does. That's why I had to say that he sucks.
Oh.
She has dumb Denki face as her iPad wallpaper.
Really? That's cute.
Yeah. And then I said in quotes, "What about Sato, sweetie?" And then next quotes, "Who?"
Sato. Who's that? Aww.
Oh, no.
That's so sad.
Oh, man.
Sugar Rush is cool.
Sugar Rush is cool.
He's my bae.
He's a catch.
He's a catch.
He's a catch.
Let's set him up. Who would you set him up with? Who would you set?
Midnight.
No way. Stop. That's gross. Midnight is canceled.
She is canceled.
So canceling Midnight.
I feel like, honestly, Ochako. She's real sweet and cute, you know. She probably wants to eat some
Sugar
cake.
Rush? Yeah. I could see that.
And he could be like, yeah, let me bake for you.
Oh, that would be sweet. She would, yeah. I think that's sweet, and she would appreciate that.
And you know what else? So he's man enough that if he feels if something's going on with her, he could be like, hey, back off, I got this. But also he'd be like, hey, how do you want me to support you? What do you want to do?
What do you need? Yeah, how can I help you?
He wouldn't just assume she needs help.
Right.
Or that she would need him to step in, but he would.
He's like, I'm there for you.
Like, you take the lead. I got you. How can I support you?
I love that.
He's a good dude.
He is a good dude.
Come on.
Underrated.
Anyway, that's fun facts and whatnots, and therefore that is the app.
Yay!
We did it.
We did it, friends.
That was a good one. Glad the sports festival's over.
God, yes. I love these kids, but damn, that was a slow burn.
Yeah, slow burn. We got to see some villain stuff. I'm excited for Stain. I know literally nothing about Stain.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so fun. I don't know that much. I know enough about him, but I've not seen him, so this is cool.
This will be cool.
I actually get to see that dude.
Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you are listening to this, on Spotify, TuneIn, Apple, all that fun stuff, you can watch it on YouTube, youtube.com/@sparkandchaos. Excuse me. And if you want to watch it early and uncensored and the pre-watch.
And ask us questions, right?
And ask us questions. You got to join the Patreon, patreon.com/KPF Productions. And if you want to, check out fun clips, relive some moments, see some fun images and whatnot, make sure you check out the socials. Mostly Instagram and TikTok @SparkandChaos.
Tickety talk.
Where can the good people find you online and in person?
Oh, well, these good, amazing people can find me online, Leah Clark, VA, as a voice actor, and Twitch and Instagram mostly. I do have a TikTok. I do have all those things. I'm not very active on them. I'm trying to get better at it. But if you need to get hold of me right away, get me on the gram.
The gram.
This weekend, I will be at the Indie PopCon in Indiana. And in July, I will be other places. How about you?
Kyle Phillips Fun everywhere, especially Instagram and especially Twitch, especially Discord, discord.gg/Kyle Phillips Fun. Come hang out in my Discord. But yeah, Twitch 3 nights a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sunday nights at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. Tomorrow, what are you streaming tonight?
Tonight, probably Poppy Playtime.
Poppy Playpen.
Poppy Playtime. Started it for some research, fell in love with it. So yeah, it's like a cozy horror game. I love it.
Oh, okay.
Come hang out.
Tomorrow night, I am streaming Red Dead Redemption 2. Still on that Red Dead Redemption 2 horse.
On the horse. Every time I see that Lil Nas X song pops into my head.
The
Got my horse in there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Got my horses in the barn.
Yeah.
I don't know why. So
It's
anyway.
good. This Sunday night, I'm going to be streaming when I get back. Assuming I get back and there's no delays in my flight, I'll be streaming Deltarune Chapter 3 just dropped. Very excited for that.
Oh.
But yeah, otherwise, Instagram, all that fun stuff, TikTok. But in person, this weekend, I'll be in New Mexico, Albuquerque, for Duke City Con. Very excited about that. Next weekend, I'll be in Denver, Colorado for Fan Expo Denver. And then I've got the rest of July off until August. And then I've got a few in a row. FarleyCon, if you're in the Chattanooga, Tennessee area. Followed by Madison Comic Expo in Wisconsin.
Nice.
And then Fan Expo Chicago. My first time not only going to a con in Chicago, but I've never even been to Chicago.
That's amazing.
Very excited for that one.
So cold.
And then for a fourth in a row.
Oh, God, what?
Fan Expo Canada in Toronto.
Oh.
Very excited.
Fourth in a row?
My August is literally fully booked.
Damn.
Except for the last weekend.
Good for you.
It's going to be intense. But yeah, I'm excited to meet everyone, especially you Chicagoans and you Torontoans. Well, I have been to Toronto, but it's been years. Yeah, you Chicagoans, I've never been there. So I'm excited to meet some people for the first time, I assume. So very cool.
That's really awesome.
There you go.
Oh, can I give you a recommendation for Albuquerque?
Sure.
It's called Duran's Pharmacy.
Yeah, I ate there with you.
You did?
Yes.
When were we there?
A few years ago. I don't remember.
Okay.
It was
well,
Anime New Mexico a few years ago.
That's right. Did you like it or
Yeah,
no? Okay.
it was good. I'll have to go again.
Okay, well, then your next one is Wex. Oh, wait, no. Little Anita's.
Ooh.
Go to Little Anita's or... Yeah, Little Anita's.
Okay.
It's in, like, Old Town, New Mexico, so it's really cool. It's pretty authentic. It's tasty.
Okay.
And get red and green chili.
Red and green chili.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Well, there you go, friends. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you guys next week for picking hero names.
Yeah, that's exciting.
All right.
Yay.
Spock.
Chaos.
Ayy.